Hey everyone, it's Chris, MTGO's Rec Start, and we're back with the Tezzeret deck. Let's see, this one I've got an early ley line, and I've got some artifact acceleration. I've got a bridge. I mean, it doesn't really have a lock piece other than bridge, but there's a possibility here of kind of ramping into Tezzeret. I think I'm going to keep it, but it's sketchy. I mean, it depends on what his hand is and how quickly out the gate he is. Obviously, if he's show and tell, I'm doing okay. But oh, he's Mox Opal. Okay, is he gonna be Affinity? Haven't seen that. Oh Jesus. Okay, haven't seen that in forever. So the Ensnaring Bridge will be okay here until he would get to um, 2 black. If he gets a second color of a second color producing, then he can move cranial platings around mid combat. All right, there's an Ornithopter, and I assume we should have something coming shortly. Unfortunately, unless I draw a Sol land, I'm going to be a little bit behind on getting that Ensnaring Bridge out. So I think he may have me dead before I get the bridge into play. Yep, okay. And then the trouble is going to be I'm going to be at such a low life that he can just move this to something other than the Signal Pest and just sneak in with the Battle Cry. So yeah, I'm definitely I wasn't expecting turn 3 aggro deck. Oh. All right. So I guess we'll get the Demir Signet out here. And he does have double black, so he's going to be. Again, it was just everything that could have gone wrong for me with this draw. He has gone wrong. So Master of Ethereum. It's not really a problem, but he's got me more than dead with everything else. So, all right. So, what do I want here? I think Engineered Plague should be good. No, don't. Deluges. I think I'll take the combo out because I think it's a little slow. And take out one of the Tezzerets. I might keep the other one in for tutoring purposes. So I've got both the Deluges in. See, Pithy Needle on Cranial Plating is probably pretty good. Ratchet Bomb should be good here. Probably the Batter Skull. And see, Cursed Totem would stop Arcbound Ravager, but that I think is it. Whereas, let's see, I guess Spellskite. Well, what Spellskite isn't going to really redirect anything of importance here. Let's see, Helm, Notion Thief, and could get him, but I don't think that's probably going to happen. Maybe just bring in the Engineered Plague. See, what can I kill with that? Signal Pests, Memnites are all different creature types, unfortunately. Yeah, I guess, let's see. I mean, I think I want everything else in there. We'll go with the, oh, I'm not, yeah. Let's get the, I guess the engineered plague. It does, yeah. Okay. All right, let's see. What do we got here? Well, let's see. This one has a, let's see, hand has a turn 2 Tezzeret. But of course, depending on how insane his opening hand is, he might be able to beat it anyways. See, I've got a Baleful Strix, which is pretty good. I'll keep it. See what we get. I hope that he has kind of a slower hand and that I can find. Nope. That hope was dashed. I'm going to see a cranial plating here. Oh, Vault Scourge. Okay. Couple of Vault Scourges. Alright. Let's see. So I can run out a Baleful Strix, or I can just go ahead and run out Tezzeret plus 1 it. I've got Transmute Artifact where I can pull up a, okay, black, blue, 1, 2. Chalice or Talisman there. I think the Chalice. Well, he's just about out of cards here. What am I going to Chalice at this point? Like, a Chalice for 2 is quite good against him, but I think he's going to be able to cast anything he has that would be on that before it matters. But I can also cast it for 0 and animate it, so could be relevant. Of course, his guys are all bigger than that, so, or his guys all fly. See if next turn, if I played City, tap that for the Talisman. Now I go get the Chalice. Like I say, it's certainly it. I could Chalice, so I could Chalice for 0 here, but I think if he had any zeros, he would have run them out already. So Chalice would have been great in the opening hand to cast for 0. Maybe I should have mulled the hand, but and if he has his cranial plating here, then he should be able to dispatch Tezzeret. Okay, no, he's going with Ravager. He's going to have to use that up to throw counters onto a Vault Scourge if he wants to get rid of Tezzeret this turn. Looks like he is going to do that. Alright, so Vault Scourge at me. That Vault Scourge will take care of Tezz. Alright, so let's see here. What can I do? Let's see, I can play a Baleful Strix here and a Chalice on 2. That's pretty good against him. It would stop would put me in a little bit of danger, but it would stop him from being able to play a Cranial Plating or another Ravager. So I think that's probably the way to go. So we're going to go blue, black, Baleful Strix. Okay, now if I Chalice on 2, I'm cutting myself off from Transmute Artifact, but I'm kind of figuring I'm just run out Tezzer at a later point here. Okay. Alright, so I've cut him off from Ravager and Cranial Plating. Now he will have like Signal Pest, Master of Ethereum would still be kind of annoying. Alright, I'm obviously not going to trade with the Vault Scourge, the little one. Alright, good. So can I do this where I don't take any damage? Yeah, tap the City Traders for the Dimir Signet, and then have that 1, 1, 2. Let's see, wait, that doesn't work, right? Tap the City Traders for the Dimir Signet, and I can make 2 off of that. 3, 4, is that right? Yeah, okay. Yep. Oh, that's right. It gets countered by my damn. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm glad you guys could see that one. Let's see. All right. Black, blue, 2. Let's see, 3 ball. A lot of stuff that gets countered by my Chalice and a Trinisphere. So I guess the Trinisphere. Okay. What am I at? 1, 2, 3 artifacts. I'll be at 4. That's a pretty good life swing. Alright, that's going to attack Tezzeret, so I'm not going to do that there. Well, there's a Chalice, so I can, you can see, I can Chalice for 0 with that. Let's see, let's tap this for 2. Oh, hang on, let's undo here. See, I can Tezzerate the Strix so that it could block. That might be a good play. That brings this guy down to 2, though. And then if he has, no, I'm probably okay. All right, let's do that. We're going to Tezzerate the Strix. We're going to tap that for 2. Play the Underground Sea. All right, we're going to Chalice for 0. And then we're going to do 1, 2, 3 for Trinisphere. Now he's going to have an Etched Champion. That's a good one. Okay, I would have considered maybe attacking the Tezzeret there, because I'm going to now have to Tezzerate something to block Etched Champion. Okay, so Tezzerate, like that talisman. Of course, then he will be able to kill it next turn if he wants to swing everything in. Or I can +1 it. Let's see, if I +1 it, what am I going to find that's going to help me here? It puts it to 3. Etched Champion won't be able to kill it on its own, but if he swings with everything, he's still going to be able to kill it. So probably the best play is to go ahead and Tezzerate something else. I'll go ahead and play the Ancient Tomb out in case I draw an Ensnaring Bridge and that ends up being mattering. Actually, maybe I should be holding it in case I draw that, but no, I wouldn't play it if it was going to disadvantage me. So. Alright, so here he can suicide his team and take Tezzeret off the board, which probably doesn't seem very attractive, but I guess he's not going to do that. So I don't know if it would have been worth it, but alright. Okay, there's an Ensnaring Bridge and another Chalice. I can't really Chalice for anything. So I guess we get the Ensnaring Bridge. And then just kind of build up to beating him with a, let's see, can I afford to go that low in order to play this out too? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, it's fine. He won't be able to, he'll be able to attack with 2 of these, but it's okay. Let me play the Ensnaring Bridge. Yeah, so at this point I'm basically just going to try to win with the Tezzeret Ultimate. I'm at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 artifacts in play. And I have to start casting things into my own. Alright, look at the top 5. Seat of the Synod. That works. That's one of the best ones. It's just freebie, increase my artifact count. And then I'll cast a Strix into my own Chalice here. And ship the turn. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Need to get to 11 for that to be lethal. Sword, Demir Signet. Let's see, Sword will die. Any of these things, if I cast them for anything, will not make it onto the field because it's going to have to be a 0 or a 2. So I guess I will just not get any of them. Okay. Alright, and then I'm just going to have to cast that into my own thing again. I wonder if he's got some artifact removal or if he has maybe Hercule's Recall or something. Of course, that would be prevented by the Chalice, so I'm not exactly sure what his outs are here. Oh, his own Tezzeret. Okay. Alright. That is unfortunate. What am I supposed to do about that? Nobody's going to be able to attack. So the best I can get is 4, because he is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He has got me pretty dead. Ugh. Alright, let's see. So I can Tezzerate something, swing everything at his Tezzeret, and then if he blocks with everything, all of his stuff would die, and then he would only have a 1, 2, 3, 4, but that's still enough to kill me with the ultimate. So, oh, and again, I can't swing unless I somehow get rid of my ensnaring bridge anyway. So I think I have to -4 here, and let's see, put him down to, and then he's going to be able to do it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he's going to be able to get me down to 14. Yeah, that's the only thing that we can do here. So, all right. So and then he'll be able to do it back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, if he wants to. But there's really no reason for him to. He may as well +1 again. Yeah, so that he can ultimate, and he needs to get to 11. Okay, that was a good get for him. Something that can enter play. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Yep. I was not thinking about his own Tezzeret. I was basically trying to get to the point where I could win with mine, and then suddenly he gets his and puts me in an immediate death threat here. Toxic Deluge. Well, that's not bad. I can at least get rid of 1, 2, 3, 4 of his guys at once here, and then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can get me to 10. Yeah, because he can Tezzerate the Mox Opal. Nevertheless, this is definitely what I have to do here. So black. I'm gonna pay how much life? 2, 3, 4. So that's 4 life instead of the 8 I would take off the ultimate there. And hey, then I can attack Tezzeret. I hadn't thought about that. There you go. I had -1/-1. All right. Or -4/-4. That was kind of a weird angle of that play. All right, he's going to plus again. All right, he gets a Ravager. All right, now again, I'm back where he's threatening here to ultimate, and I'm not able to attack. The sacrificing of an artifact happens on resolution, so casting a transmute isn't going to work. Do I have a chalice on 1 right now? Hey, no, I don't. All right, so I can Pithing Needle Tezzeret? It seems awful. That's like my only win condition, but okay. Ooh. Okay. assume his hand is a whole ton of stuff he can't cast. All right. I'm going to hold that. And then next turn I can attack him. Finally. All right. And boom. Okay. What a freaky, what a freaky match. All right. So let's see here. Anything I want to do differently based on what I saw? I don't think so. No, I think I'm fine with that. Now being on the draw is going to hurt here. I think I certainly don't have a good. It's not a favorable matchup on the draw because he can really just vomit his hand out on turn one. And as you kind of saw there, the most reasonable chalices for me are really our 0 and 2 in this matchup. 2 because of Ravager and plating, and 0 for his sort of goofy quick starts. But all right, let's see. Well, this hand on the draw, about the only thing I can say for it is that I probably can use the Force of Will to pitch something against his Ravager to stop Ravager or plating from coming in, which might buy me enough time to deluge. But right now we're looking at turn 3 before I can deluge, unless on one of the first 2 turns I draw a Sol land. So it's really questionable. But I think I can buy enough time. I'm going to keep it. All right, well, he kept 7 as a Signal Pest and a Vault Scourge. Okay. Oh, okay, good. I did draw an Ancient Tomb. So see, I can tomb and signet this turn if I want. But then I'm ended up taking 4 damage off of tombs instead of 2. I think I'd rather just play the Dark Slick Shores, and then next turn I can tomb and wipe whatever he's got on the board. So we'll just do that. Thoughtcast, huh? Okay. Oh, but that's all he's going to throw on the board. I definitely don't have to deluge yet. So probably just run out the signet then. Yeah, okay. Of course, I could have deluged there just to make sure that he wouldn't have had any attackers this turn, with the idea of next turn running out of Tezzeret. But since I don't have another blue card to pitch to force, it's kind of a problem. Okay, there's the plating. So I can let it resolve, but I'm taking a lot of damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I definitely have to counter that. I hope he doesn't have another one. They always seem to have a second one. You know, When I was playing in the Modern tournament recently out in Indianapolis, and I did very well. I beat Affinity like 4 times that day, but it just feels like they always have another cranial plating. Oh, this is unfortunate that I'm not drawing any more threats here. So I guess I'll go ahead and deluge for 1. And 3 for 1ing him would seem pretty good, but he's cast 2 Thought Casts this game, so the plan of stay alive to where I could deluge him certainly worked, but because of the Thought Casts, and again I was able to counter the cranial plating, but because of the Thought Casts it really limited what I was able to do. I wonder what his hand is. He's got 4 cards in hand, and of course not that I'm doing anything here. I'm drawing lands. Okay, Master of Ethereum. That's going to need an answer in short order. An answer that is not another land. Well, yeah, this happens sometimes, and it's probably a good thing that you're seeing that this happens, so that you're aware of it if you try to pick up this deck. So I've got Snaring Bridge would be a good out. Batterskull. Now there we go. Now we're talking. All right. So I'll play City of Traders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Of course, if he gets any other artifact, Ancient Grudge. Huh. Well, that kind of stinks. Yeah, just about any answer I have to him here, other than another Toxic Deluge, which I'm not going to be able to afford at this point, is going to die to that Ancient Grudge. So oh, is he going to just burn me out? Galv Blast. All right, for the record, this is pretty suboptimal. I mean, I understand in Modern Affinity. I mean, it's pretty nice here. Don't get me wrong, but I don't even know if I would have kept this in. What do you want to deal 4 damage? I mean, I guess the Planeswalkers and everything. Maybe you need that to pick off the Planeswalkers, but I don't know. This is pretty debatable to have this against me post board. But hey, it worked out for him okay here. So, anyways, not a matchup that you should expect to see all that often in Legacy anymore. But that's how it goes.